What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? So, child, listen, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot that's going on. And I know y'all heard about the shenanigans from last night. I did a late live about it last night. It was real late. It was like around 12:30. I ended it in 30 minutes because I knew a lot of y'all got your kids, y'all got your husbands, y'all got to work and all that other stuff today. But I wanted to get back up here because it was some new developments that came up about last night's versus battle between Bone Thugs and 3-6. And I just felt it was very interesting. So for those y'all that don't know, last night there was a versus battle between Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia. And it was cool for what it was. And then shenanigans happened, Bedlam erupted, and luckily all parties involved was able to put their coin before their immaturity. And they went on ahead and did what they had to do, give the people what they paid their money for, and left. So I want to get into two tweets. Both of these tweets came from the Neighborhood Talk, and I felt like they were both interested. Now, the first tweet comes from Swizz Beatz, and it says, Swizz Beatz went in on Bone Thugs and Harmony and did a show in 23 summers and want to charge us like the sold out stadium. So it says Swizz Beatz, new rule. If you don't start on time, you don't get paid on time. Versus is not free. They charge us 5 times they do non-black shows, the culture. Then he says again, talk about we not going on stage until my homie called from Rikers to do the prayer. Then he comes back and says, and did a show in 23 summers and want to charge us like the sold out stadium prices. Talk about yesterday's prices is not today's price shit. And then here comes another one that says, coming on stage after getting paid 10 shows and 1 versus just to get on stage drunk as fuck and late. I'm just saying, okay, let me watch the show now. So that came from Swizz Beatz. Y'all know he was on a Twitter rampage to let the people tell it. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Swizz Beatz, and I'm about to be real honest with you, bro. Shut the fuck up. And that's about as honest as I could put it, Swizz Beatz. Shut the fuck up. Like, I still got some residual pissed offness for you with how you did my Shonda ass. Ain't her name my Shonda? I still got some residual pissed offness about how you did my Shonda ass for hot in the pussy ass Alicia Keys. I ain't looked at her the same since this bullshit between y'all. But this is my thing. First of all, Swizz Beatz, here's where I'm going to have to stop you at. Don't sit up here and give Bone Thugs all of these grievances as if they're the first ones to come late, because they was not. Be very clear. Y'all have had motherfucking shows start a whole hour late. It didn't just start with Bone Thugs. So for you to get up here and want to say, oh, Bone Thugs was late, you know what I'm saying? And if you show up late, you won't get paid, especially with how much y'all charging me to do this and blah, 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 blah. My whole thing is, when the first bitch showed up late, who showed up late first? Was it Keisha Cole and Ashanti? Didn't Keisha Cole show up late? Won't she the first one to show up late? The first one that showed up late? What, didn't that lateness shit start with them? Like, so you should have. First of all, what are contracts? Shouldn't there be contracts set in place for this? And it should be a clause in the contract that says, if you don't show up on time, your ass ain't gonna get paid. That should be the first clause that they see in big bold letters in red on top of their damn contract. If you don't show up on time, you will not get paid. So don't put that off on Bone Thugs, Swizz. I won't hear for you doing that. I won't hear for you doing that, Swizz, because it did not start with Bone Thugs. Don't put it all off on them now. They wasn't as late as y'all hoes usually are. Shit, at least they got started 30 minutes after they were supposed to have gotten started. A lot, like, first of all, to be real with you, Swizz Beatz, I honestly feel like the versus in itself has gotten played out. I think it has gotten lackluster. And I'm not mad at them people for charging you iPhone prices for your damn Samsung ass concert, because I just feel like you on stage and you're dealing with legends. I don't know how much you thought that. I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like if I was Bone Thugs, Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone, Busy Bone, Sleepy Bone, Grumpy Bone, Greedy Bone, Angry Bone, you know what I'm saying? Like Milk Bone, Bonefish Grill, it don't matter. If I was a part of a group that sold millions and millions of records, we did what we had to do, I would probably charge you an arm and a leg too. I don't give a damn that you Swizz Beatz. I would probably charge you an arm and a leg too. Maybe that's another reason why they didn't mind coming up there, being drunk, being late, start fights with folk, because they probably feel as though they not getting paid what they worth anyway. So it's like, why, you know, it is what it is. I'm just saying, Swizz, it worked for the time that we was in, because it was right when COVID was running rampant and everybody was in the house. Won't nobody doing no TV, won't nobody doing no movies, won't nobody doing no concerts. So it worked during that time. But I feel like now that the world is opening back up, people are starting to do award shows again, benefit concerts, you know, things like that. There's really no need for verses. It really isn't. And I feel like what happened last night happened mainly because they was just too Mitchy. Look, I got excited about it because I love Bone Thugs and I love 3-6, but I'm not gonna lie, I was also one of the ones that was like, I mean, I guess, but because it's Bone Thugs and 3-6, I know what's gonna be. And another thing, y'all didn't do all of the songs that were hits. A lot of the songs, because, and I said this in my live, a lot of the songs that y'all chose, some was a hit, majority of them were misses. Like, y'all really didn't dig deep into the catalog from both sides and really gave us the hits and the songs that stuck like grits. Y'all really didn't. I don't know. It just got to be too much. And I just feel like at this point, Swizz, I appreciate you for what you did for the culture, but I just don't feel like it's needed. I don't, especially if they not going to play by the rules. Now, another thing that I know that y'all are dying to see and dying to talk about is this girl. Hold on. I know y'all dying to get into this girl. Let's see it.
Before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up.
Nigga, suck my dick.
And gangsta boo.
Suck my dick. What the fuck?
You a hater, Busy Bone. You a hater. You must just take your pills. You weirdo ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you, bitch.
Child, I know that's one thing that y'all definitely want to talk about. And I did touch down on that last night on the second channel, on the Gags with T channel. That's where I put it at. So for those of y'all that didn't see it, y'all head around there to the Gags with T channel. But again, like I said, it was really late. So I wasn't too worried about the views, and I knew won't nobody really gonna be paying attention to it like that. No. You know, because of the fact that it was late. You know what? This again makes me question how much are you really paying these people? Because I just feel like you're saying that they was getting paid 10 times the crowd that was there. But then they still didn't mind acting a fool like that. Like Busy Bone, we all know Busy crazy as hell. But that is my point. You got them backstage. They're already getting lit. They're already getting drunk. And a lot of people mentioned under my comments that they felt like the vibe was off when both sets of groups got on the stage. A lot of people came under my comments and felt like, well, they felt like the vibe was already off. So what happened on stage, people was basically feeling like that was bound to happen. Now, myself personally, when I saw them come out, I really didn't get a vibe. I really didn't get a vibe. I felt like everything was going the way that it was supposed to go. And then Busy came out of nowhere and told y'all ugly motherfuckers to stop making fun of him and stop mocking him while he trying to rap. Now, Busy, it's a battle. It's a battle. And don't try to act like you ain't never heard nobody talk about your funny ass way of rapping because I know they have. You should have been used to it at this point. Y'all came out in 94. It's 2021. I'm more than sure you should be well aware that you rap a little funny, but people love it, but people gonna mock it. It's a battle, nigga. What is you expecting? It's a battle. And instead of you just taking it for what it was, you want to get all belligerent with these dudes as if they somehow scared of y'all. Because it's like I said, they from making easy money, pimping hoes in the South. That's what Memphis stand for. Go Memphis, go Memphis, go Memphis. See, when Project Pat came out, that's what y'all should have did. I got cheese toes in the whole lot of dough. I got weeds, but like that was my song. That's really what I wanted y'all to do. I'm gonna tell y'all something. 3-6 ain't no punk ass niggas. Now I do want to retract because in my live I said that Juicy J threw some blows. He did it. None of 3-6 threw any type of blows. That was people from their camp. And I don't necessarily think he was trying to throw a blow either. I really feel like he was just trying to push their ass the fuck back aggressively. That's what I'm gonna say. But Busy, you started all of that. You started all of that, and I'm really glad that you came out later on and you did apologize. You shook their hands, and you did what you were supposed to do because the crowd won't dare for that. Speaking of which, another reason why I feel like this shit need to end, because the crowd is dead. Girl, the crowd is dead. They dead. They done stick a fork in them. Like, I have never seen a crowd more dead and dense in my life. I said, y'all paid good money, I'm sure, just to come sit in here and do this shit. Like, y'all could have been spectators at home. Like, it was just like, they won't rocking, they won't dancing. I ain't see them twerking no ass. I ain't seen them doing nothing. I ain't seen them pick nobody up and, you know what I'm saying, pushing them through the crowd in the air like they used to do down to the concerts. Like, I ain't seen none of that. Like, it was just so dead. I was like, girl, I'm glad I stayed home for this shit because I would not have had a good time. I wouldn't have had a good time. I don't know why the crowd was so scared to have fun. Y'all pay money, have fun. Like, it was boring. Like, it got real boring. It did. It got real boring. And child, Gangsta Boo, girl, shut your ass up. You ain't making nothing no better. You sitting up there going in on Busy Bone and how one of them popped your ass in the face. They wouldn't have been in the wrong for it, child. Stay up out of that. That's men business, okay? You on a stage with a whole bunch of damn men. Girl, mind your business to stay up out of that, Gangsta Boo. Stay up out of that. While I appreciate you, Gangsta Boo, stay up out of that. Because I wouldn't want nothing to happen to you. But girl, that's really all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. If y'all really want the rundown of the actual situation, y'all will head on over to Gags with T and go and check out the live. And then y'all can get all of the roasted tokes. Because baby, I gagged a lot of people. I gagged Terrence Howard. I gagged that that body of a little boy stripper that Juicy J bought out there. Like, girl, we gagged a lot of people. I gagged Chameleonaire when I said what musical graveyard did y'all exhume Chameleonaire ass from? Like, girl, we was gagging. So y'all going ahead around there and y'all really want to know how I felt, it's around there to the Gags with T. But I really wanted to put this a tea talk because I already know a lot of y'all have already been sending it to me already. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I saw the fight. And yes, I saw what Swizz Beatz had to say. So that's what this is. So yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the versus battle. And let me know what y'all think about the versus as a whole. Me, myself, personally, I feel like it's ran its course. And yeah. Until tonight, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, I guess. Bye.